is Jimmy, who actually, by the way, became my most recent follower on Twitter. Yo, shout out to Jimmy. Thank you, man. Thanks for the follow. I always appreciate it.
He's also the most recently promoted member of the GameStop management crew.
He's moving up in the world.
Yeah. So I gotta go do his store's inventory soon.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So he's gonna be facing up against Big Mac. Going up against Jimmy's Cloud. It's been making a little bit wave. His Cloud's been making some waves. He's been improving a little bit over time. He got 33rd at this most recent Midwest Mayhem. So
this is true, yeah.
That's a really good placing,
Impressive.
especially considering how stacked it was.
Yeah, unfortunately I was unable to attend. Did not get a chance to go, but repping our GameStop crew well.
Yeah.
And Big Mac does play quite a bit against Ned, so he knows this matchup fairly well.
And he's basically the game plan here for Big Mac is get Jimmy off stage, keep him there, because by the ledge, that's where Sheik gets really dominant.
The trouble is at this matchup is once Cloud's got limit online, Sheik can die to limit super early.
That is true.
And Jimmy's gotten a lot better at holding that limit and using it at the right moment. So right there we saw him use it to recover. He'll be looking to try and charge it again because Sheik can gimp Cloud. This is a fact.
Yeah.
Not unlike Little Mac.
Ooh,
And
very risky recovery.
A dead Cloud. Oh,
no, he still had his jump.
Okay, he saved
That was
it.
a ledge jump, so he still had his jump.
Yep. I thought maybe that Big Mac would connect with another bear, seal it.
Like in the neutral out of shield, that forward air just coming down on the last frames. That clank is so scary because you don't know how to follow up after that.
Exactly, yeah. It's like, how long is this lasting?
The game freezes, doesn't know what to do. Big Mac with the grab.
Couldn't quite connect with that fair.
All it just takes is, now he does not have limits, so all it just takes is one good edge guard, but can't let him get back on.
Wow, he got him with that.
Okay, that was really smart because he acknowledged that Big Mac was, whenever he was landing, it was always a short hop punish. So he just threw out the down smash and knew this he would either trade or he would fall into that second hit. That was really, really well done.
Now Jimmy's got to be careful here while he doesn't have limit running. Big Mac at these early percents can get a string going, get him off stage, but Jimmy wise to use platform.
Yeah, he's basically just kind of running away and charging limit. I have not seen him do that a whole lot in the game. He's kind of been staying kind of at mid-range, not committing to a whole lot.
Big Mac went a little deep there. He's got to be careful getting back.
And it's not done yet.
And platform, I think, is going to, gives Jimmy an option there in terms of where he wanted to land with the limit charged.
Yeah, but he had to burn that limit, so now he's got no limit.
Ooh, nice down tilt, but couldn't get the conversion on it.
And this is a scary spot.
Ooh.
Going deep with the grenade, but Jimmy's going to make it back just barely.
Oh, wow. That was a very bold bouncing fish. Jimmy wasn't quite prepared for that. And again, hits him with that 2-frame on the down tilt.
And that would have put Jimmy in a very bad situation, but the execution on that was off. And you just notice that every single time, Big Mac has now just gotten to the point where, once again, it's just all about keeping Jimmy off stage. And anytime he comes back with a non-limit up B.
Yeah, I was going to say, if Jimmy can get limit here,
it's just a matter of 2-frame.
Rage Cloud is a very scary thing for Sheik. But is he going to get that? He gets it. Yeah, Jimmy didn't throw out the air dodge, but I think Big Mac was being patient enough that he might have caught him either way.
I think it's a more of a thing of he was trying for maybe a DI mix-up or something like that, but he just didn't react in time. So looks like Jimmy is going to be playing down from a game, so that's always a rough mountain to climb. And he was doing all right, but the problem is that
like Big Mac went super aggro, and that's he has a tendency to do. And he just turns it up, and then all of a sudden he's in your face, and you've got 70, 80, 90% on you. And when you're still worried about trying to get your limit back up online, you're at such a disadvantage there that you're pretty much banking on rage to bring it back. And Jimmy couldn't find that kill. Yeah,
as soon as Big Mac applied the pressure, Jimmy just kind of locked up a little bit. He didn't really know how to deal with the pressure, and just didn't know the kind of situations to do in order to get Big Mac kind of off of him and away from him. He's playing a lot more conservatively now as this match has started, though. But once again, if Big Mac sees a window, he's just going to go over.
Just the fair train.
Not just the fair train, but just the knowledge of the follow-ups afterwards.
A nice use of Nair there as a get-up prevention there from Big Mac.
Yeah, he's been using that and he's been basically been using that to cover ledge get
like that down tilt. Like he's been very wise to use those to, you know, force Jimmy to mix up his recovery options here.
Very nice, just patient, wait for the get up option, read that roll off back on. Jimmy kind of playing a little bit more patiently, looking for that one window that he needs to get in to get this damage back.
Yeah, he just needs to get, you know, 20-30% here on Big Mac. Oh, but that bouncing fish is going to seal it early. And Big Mac with a big lead.
A commanding lead, only 46% of extra damage taken.
Jimmy was trying to go for a cute spike there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure at that height. And
yeah, I don't think it would have worked.
It would have at least put Big Mac in a better situation. He would have had a better advantage state.
Ooh, and Big Mac just ran right into that F smash. Oh, he almost got him there.
Okay, I like that. I like that because
get a power shield.
he actually, I mean, Jimmy had the right idea, but Big Mac's execution and power shielding has just been really on point tonight.
All right, Jimmy, exercising stage control here. He just needs to try and read this recovery. Big Mac just fighting him off with needles right now. Wise to do so. Build up as much percent on this extra stock.
I mean, he's at a percent where he really doesn't need to approach, and he's in a situation where he's a full stock ahead, so he can camp with needles for the rest of the match.
Right there. Ooh, but Jimmy
he was
turning it around with that up air.
The dropped execution on that, he wanted the forward air, but he landed behind him, and that was all that Jimmy needed.
Yeah, you got to be careful when you put yourself above cloud like that anytime. And is that enough? No, not quite.
I mean,
but that'll
do it. Run off bouncing fish, the quick JV2.
Glub glub.
Yo, take out the trash, yo.
Yep.
And Big Mac's going to be moving on into loser semis. So Jimmy's ending his night here. But, yeah, once again, Jimmy's...
I think he's got to work tomorrow anyway.
Yeah.